People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blogs located PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. And it's just past February the 8th, which means Happy Remission Day to me. Yeah. 21 years thyroid cancer free. I used to say cancer free, but yeah, life has evolved, and I have a blood disorder called essential thrombocythemia, which is essentially a blood cancer. So I can't say cancer free, I could just say thyroid cancer free. But when I went to do the Happy Remission Day video, it occurred to me a lot of stuff has happened on February the 8th. February 8th is the day I became natural. February 8th is my remission day from thyroid cancer. February 8th is also the day I became diabetic. Look back a couple of videos. February 8th of last year, the video's called A Bit of a Surprise. I think it was filmed on February 17th. But yeah, it just occurred to me February 8th has held a lot of surprises. So I'm just going to call it Survival Day, or I'm still going to call it Remission Day, because thyroid cancer almost took me out of here. They say even with the surgery and removal of my thyroid, I had a 25 to 50% chance of survival, and they suggested I make my arrangements for my funeral before they even did the surgery. It's like, really? It's like, well, if you don't do the surgery, you're going to need those arrangements, and if you do the surgery, it'd be good to have everything in place just in case. I said, you don't know who you're dealing with. I'm a Christian woman. I don't claim none of that. When God says it's time for me to go, then it's time for me to go. I'm not arranging a darn thing. I'm just going by faith that I'll be here. I'm still here. Yeah. They probably thought that was a weird attitude, but it's the only one I got. So, yeah. And when they told me I was diabetic, they told me basically I was comatose, even though I was walking around. And my A1C was 15.7, and now it's 6.2. Technically, I'm not diabetic anymore, but I still got to take the Januvia. I still got to take the Metformin XL, which is the extended release. So I only have to take that once in the morning, and I don't have to take 2 at this point in time and 2 at that point in time. And the XL doesn't give me diarrhea, so that issue is long since settled. And I also take Prilosec because apparently the Metformin causes stomach issues. So basically, when I wake up in the morning, I take Januvia, Metformin, this Prilosec wannabe. I can't take the actual Prilosec. I have to take the generic version of it because the one interferes with the other. And that's fine. I'm used to it by now. But yeah, it just occurred to me, February 8th, really? This happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. There's a few other things that happened, but that's a much longer video. All on the same date in history, but different years. I mean, the thyroid cancer was in 1999. The going natural was February 8th, 2001, because after remission and all that, it's like you can't do chemicals. I mean, even hair coloring is going to cause you issues. Yeah, I was wearing a perm at the time, melted my hair off Apparently, because of your thyroid, it regulates certain things in your body, and your hair becomes, well, it was like straw, was coarse, and something called overporous, which means you put something in it and you put hair color in it. I used to use Arbon hair color, and all of a sudden my hair turned black from red hair dye. It's like, what's going on here? Well, my hair was absorbing too much of the color all at one time, and that was the result. So I decided I'll go bald. So, because they suggested I get a prosthetic wig anyway. I actually make wigs, but I wasn't finna do a prosthetic wig. That's when they measure your hair and make a wig your exact head shape, so forth, so on. I was like, I'll just shave my head and I don't have to worry about it, which I did. So when my hair grew back, it grew back in the hair you see now. It's curly, it's soft, it's like corkscrew curls, and there's 50% shrinkage. Which at the time floored me. It's like, really? This is my hair? When did I get this texture? Because, after the radiation and the chemo, my hair came back different. All my life my hair was wavy. Now it's curly. So, yeah. And then I became diabetic on February the 8th. It's like, really? So, I still had the attitude, I'm going to celebrate because, those are milestones. I survived cancer. I survived diabetes. I'm still here. I got a new leash on life with my hair. And, with the blood disorder, that's what caused my strokes, as you know. I'm still here. The devil's been trying to kill me for a long time, and I'm still here. It means I still got work to do. So I don't discount all the things that, I had to go through to get here. So it's a day of celebration. So the first thing I did, I went out to Starbucks, a standalone, not the kind that's attached to a Kroger's, and I got myself a really large thing of iced coffee with a splash of almond milk, no whipped cream, light sugar. And the person that brought it out to my car, because they're still doing the curbside and all that, she goes, okay, I have a Trenta, which is the largest thing coffee you get at Starbucks now. It's like 30 ounces. For Lakaya? And I went, hey, Audrey, how you doing? She goes, this is not what you usually drink. Now, if she had got an order that said a venti peppermint mocha, extra whipped cream, and a drizzle, she would have been, oh, Lakaya's here. Well, since I became diabetic, I don't get that anymore. Every now and then, I'll, go into the app and type in a sugar-free classic syrup and, still peppermint, so forth and so on. But I have it altered so that way I don't have the diabetes shock to my system because, we don't play with our sugar levels. But I felt like iced coffee. I felt like getting out. So I went and got a great big thing of, iced coffee with no sugar, splash of ice, a splash of almond milk, light ice, and it was good. I just sat there sipping it like, oh, heaven, because Starbucks coffee is Starbucks coffee whether it has sugar in it or not. This stuff is awesome. Then I went and got an oil change because the oil change place was right there. And I went, yeah, I need to do that. And then I blasted my music and I'm bouncing on down the road. dropped by and visited a few friends, went to see my daughter, spoiled my grandson, and basically took myself out with whatever I could get into that didn't involve staying in my house, being bored silly, because, hold on a second. There, that's better. The new chair, it works much better than my old glider, but the cushion tends to slump down because unlike the old glider, the cushion doesn't hang over, it's tied on. So that's taking some getting used to. But every now and then it just does this sink down thing that's just kind of But anyway, I just wanted to say happy remission day to me. Yay. And I'm still here and I will continue to be. So pray for me, I'll pray for thee. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube. People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps are located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog is located at PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Bye now.